This is Georgia Highlands College basketball on the Chargers Sports Network. Winners of the JCAA 2023-2024 Conference Championship and NJCAA Region 17 champions. Georgia Highlands College Athletics would like to thank our community sponsors, Nagel's Bagels, Coca-Cola, SchumaSports.com, High Tech Ad Specialist, and Bus Max Rent-A-Bus.
Starting lineups for tonight's game. First with the visitors. South Georgia Tech. Wearing number 0, J.H. Ewing. Number 1, Hendrins Bartelis. Number 15, Jordan Dixon. Wearing number 20, Aiden Fitzgerald. And number 21, Dwight Brown. And now your Chargers from Georgia Highlands College. Number 3, Joakim Payne. Wearing number 4, Jaquan Nelson. Number 10, Marquin Thompson. Number 23, Cameron Baldwin. And number 30, Sonia Osano.
Hello and good evening, everyone, and welcome to Georgia Highlands Chargers basketball. Tony McIntosh with you, and we've got another big matchup tonight between the Chargers of Georgia Highlands College and the South Georgia Tech Jets out of Americus, Georgia, here at the Corral on the Floyd campus of Georgia Highlands College. The lineup looks like this for South Georgia Tech: Ewing, Bartelis, Dixon, also Fitzgerald and Brown. And for the Chargers, it's going to be Joakim Payne, Jaquan Nelson, Marquin Thompson, Cameron Baldwin, and Asanu, which just collided. Actually, that was Baldwin on the tip-off there. But South Georgia Tech, the Jets, will have the ball first here on a Wednesday night. Much more warmth in the air than in past. So we're kind of appreciating that. Down underneath, ball rejected by Payne. Asanu picks up the rebound. Payne takes it down, gets it off over to the corner. Jump shot from the corner, no good, missed by Thompson. And here come the Jets. Got called underneath there, back out, thought about a 3. Jets surprisingly a very tall, large team and have an overall record of 4-14. 2-2 in the conference. Ball rejected by Asanu. Baldwin comes up with it and gets it out to Nelson. Nelson brings it across the timeline. Got a little love tap there by Ewing as he came across. Big battle at the point guard position. Gets it over to Payne on the near wing. He backs up, 12 on the shot clock. No score in the game so far. Nelson's wide open for a 3. He's going to take it, and he gets fouled, and he gets to go to the line to do a make good, a makeover. Chargers are being coached tonight by interim volunteer coach David Archer filling in for the Chargers for a few games. They've been having some pretty good practices from what I understand. Nelson's at the line to shoot 3. That one hit the edge there. Well, you hate those when their points are right there for you and you just doesn't crawl over the rim like it should. All right, first point of the game goes to the Chargers. And make that 2. Nelson, pretty good free throw shooter in his own right. Gets 2 out of 3, ain't bad. Ewing out front for the Jets. He's going to try to drive a little bit, set a little offense up. They swing it around. Baseline and kind of a trapped situation. Bounce pass goes up. Ewing stuffed. Payne gets called for that. And that one falls in, 2-1. The officiating crew here tonight, one of the better ones in the conference. I mean, they're pretty. When I say that, they're fairly consistent. All right, a little trouble trying to get the ball across. I don't know. This is going to be tough. Just beats the 10-second. Nelson for 3, far corner, and that's no good. Baldwin trying to come down with a rebound. Knocked out of his hand. South Georgia defense pretty stout there. And the Chargers had a little bit of a problem trying to get it up the court. Ewing's 3 is good. 5-2. And the Jets come out in the press. Chargers break it pretty easy. Nelson, he was going in for a drive and was going to pass it off to Asanu and just didn't connect on that one. Top of the key to Bartelis. They swing it over. And 3-point shot's no good. No Brown on that one. Nelson for a 3 in the corner. Yeah, hits the wing. It's good. Now we're tied at 5. And so far you almost could say Nelson's 5. He had the 2 foul shots. Ball stripped out of the hands of Fitzgerald, and then he gets the ball right back. Oh, that's going to be they're going to call a block. That is going to be on Cameron, I believe. South Georgia doing a little substitution here. Lane Folas comes in. He is from Denmark. Ball inbounds, being contested by Sanu, and that one's going to skate in. So Chargers a little shaky start. I don't know if it's a surprise with this South Georgia press. It's a pretty stout press. Baldwin's got it. He's going to take it, drive, puts it up, and that is in and out. Wow, that was terrible luck there. Ball was inside the cylinder and then came out, and there's going to be a foul on the floor. I believe this, they're looking at, well, there's going to be a 3 in the number. We'll get it here in just a second. We're going to take a timeout. They're going to call that one on Asanu. 15:58, South Georgia Tech with a 7-2 or 7-5 lead over the Chargers. This is the Chargers Sports Network.
Your support of the Chargers Athletic Scholarship Fund will combine with others to provide athletic scholarships for student athletes to attain a college degree and compete at the high level across all sports at Georgia Highlands College. Your contribution will elevate the student athlete experience, give the coaches resources to recruit high-level student athletes, and lead to championships in every level of play. To give, go to ghcchargers.com. This is Georgia Highlands Chargers basketball on the Charger Network.
There once was a dad who set out on a great quest to find the perfect Coke flavors at his family's request. So he went into a local store and grabbed the Coke Cherry Vanilla, Coke Cherry, and more. At dinner, they sipped Coke flavors and rejoiced, for everyone made their own delicious choice. Coca-Cola flavors, unbelievably delicious. Rome Coca-Cola, refreshing North Georgia since 1901.
All right, back at the corral, 15:58 to go in our first media timeout. South Georgia Tech Jets will inbound underneath their goal. After that foul that was called on Asanu, and now we have a quick timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout as they were having a little bit of a problem to getting things happening there. All right, let's take a look, and we're just going to keep it right here. Look at the records right now. Chargers doing quite well, 3-1. They're second in the conference at this moment. 11-5 overall, and South Georgia Tech fifth in the conference, 2-2 conference record, 4-14 overall. Still kind of amazed with the height of these players, and they got some pretty good athletes on the team. They're 4-14, but 2-2 in the conference, and at this point, that's what counts. Inbound, almost stripped, and the Chargers come up with the basketball. Thompson's got it. Drives inside, fakes, stops, shoots, no good. We are just not wiping the glass. That's what it is. Asano got pushed underneath and was out of position for a rebound that time. Dribbled off the ball. It's a little jumper, and that's good. Quickly, it is 9-5 in favor of South Georgia. All right, they move it, break the press, and there's going to be kind of a kick on the ball right there. So it's going to be Charger basketball at the baseline. Payne's going to inbound for the Chargers. Nelson thought about it again. A little hesitation dribble. And he's going to do a long three. That's going to be off the back rim, and it will be rebound. South Georgia, the Jets. Jordan Johnson checks in for the Chargers right now. Drive, and that's good. 6-point lead now. 11-5, the biggest. Thompson for three, and the wing, and no good. Asanu gets the rebound. He's immediately double-teamed. Johnson's going to try it. And that's going to go off the backside of the rim. And here come the Jets. And the ball is taken away by Payne. Nelson drives and good.
Javon Nelson.
Well, he had to throw that one up to the rafters and let it just fall in. That was a nice touch with the ball. So it's 11-7. South Georgia wants to run with it, and the Sanu gets dinged for. Does this just be his second foul?
Georgia foul on Sanu, his second.
Josh Cooper coming up to the scorer's table. Also, Landon Williams is going to check in. Thompson's going to have a seat. Asanu is going to sit down. And South Georgia makes a wholesale change as well. They bring in 3 fresh bodies. Bold is going to be in. That was no good. Johnson comes up with it. Jordan drives off the glass and good. 12-9 now. Yakiman has the ball out at the top of the key out of Orlando, Florida. It's going to go down low. Big man gets in trouble, but a left-handed hook, no good. Gets his rebound off the tip of Johnson and puts it back. Vucic. He's out of Serbia. Nelson moves around over to Payne. Payne shoots a long 3. Oh, in and out, no good, and it is going to be touched last by Brown, Dwight Brown, out of a freshman out of Conyers, 6'7". Nelson takes the inbound, back down to Payne, and he's going to be fouled by Brown. That'll be his first.
Foul on Dwight Brown, his first. Isaiah Logan, the Chargers.
So Nelson and Payne are going to sit down. And we've got Isaiah Logan in. He gets the inbound pass, kicks it back out to the top, hesitated, and he gets the ball back. He's going to drive in the middle, right-handed layup's good. Zigging and zagging, good pass by Landon Williams. A good assist there. And it's 14-11, making some progress here. That's good. A lot of dribbling out front for a long time. Ball gets knocked away, bounce pass down low inside, and that's going to count. Now they're starting to move it. Johnson's going to push it up the floor. Long 3, it's off the back iron. Logan almost had the rebound. And that was nearly tipped away, and it's going to be, wow, they saved the ball. Chargers have it. Good no call there. Logan just loses it. They had some serious momentum going. Josh Cooper's pass had a little too much, had just a little too much English on it, but that's all right. That's all right. All right, we'll take a timeout. It's 12-minute mark, 16-11. South Georgia Tech still out in front of the Chargers. The Chargers Sports Network.
Your support of the Chargers Athletic Scholarship Fund will combine with others to provide athletic scholarships for student athletes to attain a college degree and compete at the high level across all sports at Georgia Highlands College. Your contribution will elevate the student-athlete experience, give the coaches resources to recruit high-level student athletes, and lead to championships in every level of play. To give, go to ghcchargers.com.
We're back at the corral here at Georgia Highlands College. We're on the Floyd campus, and glad you're here with us. As we're deep into spring semester here in, almost February. It's last week in January. The weather's definitely feeling a little more like spring, but you know what? Winter's not over yet, but the campuses are alive, and that is going to be they're going to call a foul on Josh Cooper, and he was sandwiched between two, getting sandwiched between two Jets there. That was interesting. It's like Dixon just ran right into him. And he missed that dunk, hung for a little while, and didn't do him any good. It's going to be lost control of the ball and a turnover. Landon Williams there put the brakes on, and his legs kept going, and the rest of him hit the ground, unfortunately. So Yakiman brings it down. $17 on the shot clock. Passes over to Bode. A give and go, two-step layup, no good. And here come the Chargers. Shannon's going to send it to Logan. Logan is going to, he got called for put that elbow out in front of him, and that's going to be a charge. Bounce pass inside, right-handed layup's going to be good by Vocek, excuse me. Logan with the ball on the far side. Goes down inside to Johnson. Pass from, Just didn't have a good trajectory on that pass. Long three-pointer, no good. Battle for the rebound, and Isaiah Logan's going to get his arms all tied up in there and gets called for a hold. Yeah, that was a good idea on that pass. It just kind of hit his foot instead of the floor. It would have been perfect. Thompson's coming back into the game for Highlands. That's going to count. The first one goes in, 19-11. And that's going to be missed. And rebound, Chargers. Williams comes down with it. Quickly gets it down to Thompson. Back out to Johnson. Thompson on the far corner, and that's going to be good. Down the baseline, three-point shot, and that gets them a little closer, 19-14. South Georgia has come out in some very aggressive defense, pressing. That lane was wide open and missed the layup. Johnson with the rebound. He's got three on him, and he finally gets rid of the ball over to Shannon. Shannon behind the back. Tries to dribble a little too much there. And ball is knocked away. Layup good. And I believe that is supposed to be 21-14 right now. It's showing correctly on your screen, but the scoreboard inside the arena, it's not. Layup's good. It's 21-16. And they're going to count that one. It should be, let's see. Should be 21 right now. All right. I think the officials over there are trying to work it out. Kind of got behind, so now they're counting. Well, there's one. Yep. So it should be 23. All right, we got it. Yeah, we helped him over. David was over here. You know, the score is right on the screen. We got that. Of course, it'd be a lot better if it was, you know, the Chargers were 23 and South Georgia. Now it's 24-16. 9:16 to go in the first half. The Jets have really come out with all engines burning pretty hot right now. Thompson at the top. It's good. 24-19. Still got that 5-point deficit. The drive, kick it out. Long three from the corner, no good. There's a push off, and that's going to be on Bartelis, number one. So he picks up his first foul. The Chargers are going to inbound. And the Jets come out in man coverage. Johnson's got to get it across that line. Oh, that was close. The guy is painted on him right now. That's Dixon, 15. He is like all over Johnson. Ewing's coming back into the game for South Georgia. Bod goes out. Inbound of Johnson. Back over to Shannon. Got a drive, pinned against the glass, no good. Blocked by the Jets. Ewing kicking it back out to Dixon. Back to Ewing. Going down to the big guy. Walchick, no good. Rebounds, no good. Fitzgerald finally gets it in. 26-19. Yeah, we need a little run here in the first half by the Chargers. 11 on the shot clock. Drive and good. Josh Cooper with a 2. Or excuse me, that was Williams. Pardon me. Landon Williams, 20, not 21. Wow. Took a little trip. Layup, no good. It's volleyball time. That ball went near the rafters. Good play. Shannon with a great handoff from Cooper. Wow, he just muscles himself around there, all 245 pounds of him. Matija Bosic. Johnson gets a screen. Takes it, scoop, and score. 28-23, still hanging there by 5. And I believe we have a timeout, a media timeout. And we'll be back with more. Georgia Highlands Chargers basketball on the network.
There once was a dad who set out on a great quest to find the perfect Coke flavors at his family's request. So we went into a local store and grabbed the Coke Cherry Vanilla, Coke Cherry, and more. At dinner, they sipped Coke flavors and rejoiced, for everyone made their own delicious choice. Coca-Cola flavors, unbelievably delicious. Rome Coca-Cola, refreshing North Georgia since 1901. There once was a dad who set out on
Chargers are tightening it up a little bit, doing a little tighten up. Uh, 28-25, down by 3 is South Georgia Tech. And it's going to be Johnson at the line to shoot 1. To make it a three-point play. This will be a big one. Definitely needed to get it within 2. And he delivers. Now they got the double team and a quick timeout. Great defense by the Chargers. There it is. Trying to get a little charge back into things before the half. 6:19 to go. Down by 2. All right, South Georgia Tech's got an inbound from the baseline. Pressure defense by the Chargers. Catch the ball, find a man, and smother him. That's a smother defense. Double team going after big time. Got a double team down low. Get it out to the big guy. He's going to go up. Baldwin's going to send it back to the sidelines. That was a good no call. However, Fitzgerald didn't think so, but get the ball in and taken away by Cameron. Pressure defense to shake your game up big time. Thompson to tie it. And a little too much mustard on that pass right there. So see, yeah, the pressure defense, you get them off of kilter and shake them up and rush when you try to rush their game, and that's an effective way of kind of getting the opponent all flustered. Bounce pass, that was a great pass. I don't think Payne was expecting it. But it was a good idea. So South Georgia's going to get it. A little too much on that by Fitzgerald. He gets it again, and he's going to, are off his foot. Now they've got the Yipes. Nelson for three off the front iron, no good. Boy, that would have really brought the place down. And count that two. 30-28, Jets out in front of the Chargers right now. Got a little up-tempo going here. Gets a pick. Payne goes up, puts it in, and an offensive foul is going to be called on him. I still hadn't really figured out what the if the defensive player is inside that little arc and or on the outside of it, and that play, I don't know. There's a safety thing in there, I think, is what they've written in, and it's usually going to be against the offense if the defender is set up right there, and they're going to get the call. Wide open, good recovery. Baldwin sends that one home, and he gets it down to Nelson. Nelson goes up, left high, no good, but a foul. That's going to be on Bartelis. That will be their sixth foul. Chargers have 9 fouls. And count it. For some reason, I'm thinking we should. Somebody needs to be in a bonus right now. I don't know if the. I think South Georgia should be in the bonus now, but I don't see the bonus lit up. So they might be having some difficulties with the scoring mechanism over there. That sounded real technical, didn't it? That was pretty good. I like that. Layup in, 32-30. Payne calling out the offense. Gonna hand it off to Nelson. Nice pass to Thompson down low. Kick it back out to the top of the key by Baldwin. Be there for three. Steal by Nelson. He takes it up. Oh, and is fouled. So that foul is going to be on Ewing. And we've got a media timeout, and we're going to take it. 32-33 Chargers in front by 1. This is the Chargers Sports Network. Appreciate you listening tonight right here on Chargers Sports Network, Chargers basketball. We've got some more action here at the Corral. Still have to do that makeup game against Albany Tech that was called from Saturday. And let's see, still to come, we've got on February the 12th after this game, be the next scheduled home game against Gordon State. And then Central Georgia Tech on February the 19th here at the Corral. And then they hit the road for a game or two, and then back in March, South Georgia State back at the Corral. And and then South Georgia Tech, they'll be on the road there. And then we'll wrap things up on March 8th in the regular season against Southern Crescent Tech. Still, we've got to get that Albany Tech game in, and not real sure when that's going to get rescheduled. Of course, that was during all the snow, and, of course, Albany just couldn't get up here. Scramble for the ball down on the floor, and somebody calls something. It's going to be a jump ball, and that will go Chargers' way. Georgia Highlands hanging on to a 3-point lead right now with 3:36 to go in the first half. They fought and clawed back. I mean, they've been down as much as, I think, maybe 8 points at one point. And a little bit of pressure defense, and that was the turning point. Got him back up on the top. Nelson trying to shake and bake. He does, and he steps aside for a three. Yes, wow. All right, Nelson is on fire right now. And South Georgia almost threw that one away. Six-point lead now by the Chargers. Yeah, it can change just like that. Bad pass. Shannon gets the ball over to French. Wasn't really a pass. He just got it over there. And the big guy, Vugic, gets that one in. Long pass down to Payne, and that's going to go out on. Well, let's see, that was out on Bode. Briggs comes into the game for South Georgia. Nelson left him wide open, and that was a routine. I think he was so far open he was surprised. Good hustle by Shannon. He didn't give up on that rebound. (42-34). Nice big run by the Chargers. Drive spin, no good. Back to Yakiman. He's on the corner for a three, and that's going to be in and out. Briggs battled for the rebound and pulls it down. Tried to get the pass inside, but French stuck his foot out there, and the French foot kicked it. So they'll take it inbounds on the baseline. Minute 50 to go. They do get it inbounds. Thought about a wing, they'll go cross court. Good stop with the dribble, down low to the big guy, and it's in. He has been, Vugic has been very tough to stop. All 245 pounds of him. Baldwin goes up for the shot, gets fouled. And Darryl Bod gets called for that violation with his first foul, excuse me. Well, let's try the second one. Well, that's uncharacteristic, but a good rebound by Payne. He gets fouled, putting it back up. Baldwin's a pretty good free throw shooter in his own right. First shot's good. The Chargers are hitting about 70% of their free throws, and well, the Jets are too. South Georgia are 5 of 7 right now, hitting about 71%. And that just elevated their free throw just a little bit more. So there we go. That just kind of shot it right back up there. All right, if you'd like to help Chargers athletics out, it's very easy to do. You can become a member of the 365 Club. Yeah, just $1 a day, and you'll be amazed at what they can do with that $1 a day. 365 Club for all the entire athletic department. You can help with scholarships. You can help with buying equipment, and it helps all the athletes in the athletic program. Softball, baseball, volleyball, basketball. Club sports as well. And all you have to do is go to chargers.com. That's right. Go to our website if you'd like to, the highlands.edu, and go over to athletics and find chargers.com. And you can sign up today. Be a great New Year's resolution. We're still in January. If you haven't done that yet, do that. Good play by Nelson. Back to Shannon, and he is going to miss it, but the ball is out by Briggs. He's going to be the last one, I believe, to touch it. 1:14 to go, and an 8-point lead. Shannon drives. Layup, roll in, no good. Tip is good by Payne. Long three, no good. And they called a foul on French. Yeah, Coach Archer didn't quite agree with that. It had a little bit of a ooh in his voice. But he promised to behave himself before the game. He said, "Nah, no teeth, no technicals. He's not going to do that." No. Coach Archer, one of the volunteer coaches here at Georgia Highlands, officiating, being the man of the hour for tonight. Bounce pass inside. Well, let's see, a little shuffle of the feet, and that counted. 35 seconds, 46-40, a 6-point lead by the Chargers. They're looking for I can't really do the last shot yet because you got about 3-second differential on the shot and play and the game clock. Payne's just trying to drive and beat some clock off. Nelson for a long three. That one hits the rim and the board and out. And an arid pass. Surprised he was able to keep that in. Go down low, and it's good. And that's going to be our half. So at halftime, Chargers in front, 46-42, coming from behind and back and forth. Some good defense and a little more patience. Handling the ball, so we'll see what happens as they go into the locker room right now, and they're able to kind of assess. We'll have some stats for you here coming up a little bit later on at halftime. All right, stick with us. We've got another half of basketball here at Georgia Highlands College at the Corral. 46-42, Chargers out in front. This is the Chargers Sports Network.
This is Georgia Highlands Chargers basketball on the Charger Network. Your support of the Chargers Athletic Scholarship Fund will combine with others to provide athletic scholarships for student athletes to attain a college degree and compete at the high level across all sports at Georgia Highlands College. Your contribution will elevate the student athlete experience, give the coaches resources to recruit high-level student athletes, and lead to championships in every level of play. To give, go to ghcchargers.com.
Snow falls on an old brick apartment. Inside, the holiday season is in swing. On the first floor, Cokes are poured as old friends share stories and create new ones. In the apartment above, an extra place is set for a surprise +1. Next door, one generation passes down the secret family recipe to the next. Inside every home, there's a story. In every story, there's magic. Coca-Cola, real magic.
This is Georgia Highlands College basketball on the Chargers Sports Network. Winners of the JCAA 2023-2024 Conference Championship and NJCAA Region 17 champions. This is Georgia Highlands College basketball on the Chargers Sports Network. Winners of the JCAA 2023-2024 Conference Championship and NJCAA Region 17 champions. Georgia Highlands College Athletics would like to thank our community sponsors: Nagel's Bagels, Coca-Cola, SchumaSports.com, High Tech Ad Specialist, and BusMax Rent-A-Bus.
It's halftime here at the Corral at Georgia Highlands College. Tony McIntosh with you, 3 minutes, and then we're going to tip it off for the second half here. And just kind of taking a look at some of the stats we have. We have, let's see, scoring first of all for South Georgia Tech. Leading Dwight Brown has 11. Also, Bosick has 12 off the bench. He's got to be the big guy in the middle and down low and doing well for him. Those are the two leaders in scoring right now for South Georgia. Now for Georgia Highlands, a little more balanced. Jaquan Nelson has 12 points to lead the scoring, and Jordan Johnson has 7. Marquin Thompson has put in 8. And with 6 points, Chai Shannon 7 with, I said Johnson at 7. And Shannon has 6 points to kind of round out the top scores for the Chargers. Free throw shooting, both teams doing pretty well, 75% right now. 3-point shooting has kind of been, let's see, about 35% for the Chargers and 20% for the Jets. So not much happening three-point wise, but free throw wise, both they get to the line and a lot of points have been scored due to those free throws, especially when they got there toward the end of the first half. A lot of grabbing and slapping at the ball and stuff like that, and folks ended up at the line. Now, as far as turnovers, there have been a few, but as far as points over turnovers, let's see. South Georgia's got 3, and Georgia Highlands with 2. Points in the paint, that's what's really been the bugaboo for the Chargers right now, because South Georgia has put in 30 of their 42 points have happened in the paint. Georgia Highlands about half, about 22 points. Their second chance, the South Georgia seems to be out-rebounding the Chargers. 9 second chance points happening for them. So that's kind of the tell of the tape right now. But the Chargers lead on the scoreboard 46-42, and that's what is important right now. The Chargers are coming out and play a pretty solid second half like they did, kind of wrapping up the first half, and they should put another win in their column. Again, 2-2 in the conference for the South Georgia Tech Jets, and the Highland Georgia Highlands Chargers are 3-1, 11-5. They'll make it 12-5, and 4-1 in the conference. They are in second place right now, and may be able to move up a little bit depending on what the other schools do tonight. All right, see the Chargers coming out on the floor, getting ready. They will be on defense as South Georgia will inbound. Dixon is coming over. He's in midcourt, and he'll throw the ball in for the Jets. Thompson doing a little apparel repair there with his shoe. And we're underway here in the second. South Georgia led as much as about 8 points in the first half. Drive inside by Ewing. The ball is taken away. Here comes Payne. And that ball is off a South Georgia player. Wow. Forearm and a shiver on that on Baldwin, and no call. I'm not real sure about that last one. That was a defensive tackle forearm. Oh, and Cameron's a big guy. Of course, so is who was driving it? Brown. He's a big guy. He had big guy on big guy, and that ball rims out. All for naught. And here come the Chargers. Nelson, turnaround, no good. Baldwin goes up for the rebound, and it's going to be Charger basketball as the arrow is pointing their way. And I just like beating on Baldwin down. He's getting knocked around. He's a big guy, but I mean, come on. Thompson gets the inbound. Is over the far side. Going to go down low to Sanu. Can't handle the pass. And here come the Jets. As they play keep away right now. Some impressive passing. That was an impressive block. 11 on the shot clock. Long three, and that's going to be good. Fitzgerald nails that three. And it's a one-point game, just like that. Baldwin attracts traffic. Thompson with a little stutter, left-handed layup, and it's good. He got some good penetration there in that Jets defense. and put it up with the left hand. 48-45, three-point game. Early in the second. Fitzgerald again looked at a three, and he's going to try to dribble out. Gives back up to the top of the key to Ewing. Ewing gets his screen. He's going to pop a jumper, and that's going to be good for a three. Payne, Thompson, and Nelson out in front. Gets a Sanu. Let's see. He gets a good screen, and then it's going to be Fitzgerald hanging on to him. He's going to get called. He's going to get called for hugging. It's a hugging foul. It's very clear he was not a defensive back in football. You know you can't do that. So. Except if you play for the Kansas City Chiefs. Yes, I said it. There you go. Okay, Baldwin hit Bartellus gets called for that foul. And I'm gonna kind of be honest with you. I'm not really sure why he got called for a foul on that one. I just saw Baldwin hit the ground. I don't know if he pushed him or I didn't see that, but apparently the official saw something, and we'll take it. And there is a foul. Thompson gets fouled. We're tied up at 42, and Thompson gets to go to the line right now and shoot two. You know, I got to be fair and objective. You know, sometimes, you know, I get it. I really didn't see that one. But that's me when I would, you know, say I got committed a foul. I didn't see me do that, so I don't know. All right, up by one. Count it. Chargers come out pressing. Oh, Payne is going to get called for a block. Got him with his knee. Fitzgerald for three. Somebody just jump on him. They got to stop that. Pick a corner, he's going to take it, and you got to get down there and get him. Kind of got that Larry Bird wild elbow flying shot there, which usually goes in. Nelson had a little trouble getting it over to Thompson, back around to Payne. Asanu sets a screen for Payne, turns around, gives it to Thompson. He's going to drive, comes back out, doesn't like it. 3 seconds on the shot clock, do something. He throws it in the air, and it goes in. Thompson putting in a couple of more. Over to Fitzgerald. There he is. Another one. Fitzgerald 54, the Chargers 52. Sanu with a screen. Back out to Thompson at the top of the key. Thompson and Fitzgerald are going at it. There you go. It's a Thompson-Fitzgerald shootout going on here. We'll take it. 55-54. Fitzgerald wide open, wanting the ball. Sanu's on him. Lays up, no good. Baldwin wipes it off the glass, and here comes Payne. Over to Thompson. Little jumper, it's good. He's feeling it. He is in the moment. Fitzgerald for three. And there's going to be it's going to go to the line to shoot. But at first, we have a timeout, and we're going to take it. All right, hanging on to a 3-point lead, 57-54. It has been the most exciting second half so far, so don't go anyway. We got 15 minutes and 22 more seconds of action on the Chargers Sports Network.
There once was a dad who set out on a great quest to find the perfect Coke flavors at his family's request. So he went into a local store and grabbed the Coke Cherry Vanilla, Coke Cherry, and more. At dinner, they sipped Coke flavors and rejoiced, for everyone made their own delicious choice. Coca-Cola flavors, unbelievably delicious. Rome Coca-Cola, refreshing North Georgia since 1901.
Your support of the Chargers Athletic Scholarship Fund will combine with others to provide athletic scholarships for student athletes to attain a college degree and compete at the high level across all sports at Georgia Highlands College. Your contribution will elevate the student athlete experience, give the coaches resources to recruit high-level student athletes, and lead to championships in every level of play. To give, go to ghcchargers.com.
All right, Fitzgerald at the line to shoot three. Back here at the corral at Georgia Highlands College, 57-54. And the Chargers are in front, now by 2, as Fitzgerald hits the first of 3. Count that, one more. And we could be all tied up. And he nails it. Fitzgerald with 14 points. And he gets the ball back, and that one's taken away by Baldwin. Another block and a foul. Fitzgerald and Baldwin are battling for the rebounds underneath. But Cameron's going to get called for that. And Fitzgerald goes back to the line. He's leading all scorers with 14 right now. See, Shannon and I think it's going to be Williams coming into the game. Baldwin's going to sit out because that was his third foul. We definitely going to need him down the stretch the way this game's going. So Fitzgerald hitting his 15th point and puts the Jets up by 1. And now by 2. So he leads all scorers with 16. Marquin Thompson has 19. He's our top scorer tonight so far, and he's getting ready to put another 2 in, but he gets that one knocked out of his hands. An alley-oop attempt, no good, and it's going to be off of Johnson. Jordan Johnson, the last one out of Huntsville to knock that one out. Logan comes in. Thompson's going to take a breather. We're going to need another 19 points out of him tonight, so Logan's going to come in. And Bartelis slams that one down with a little attitude and authority. 61-51, and he gets another one. Now things kind of unraveling just a wee bit for the Chargers, having a hard time getting the ball in, and he's going to be, Fitzgerald's going to be called for pushing. He kind of pushed Shannon out of the, off the court. And Fitzgerald's got 3. It'd be great if they set him down now, and they do. That's good. All right, here we go. I got to tell you, Williams was taking a look at it when he was lined up, matched up against Fitzgerald. Says, "Why do I have this guy?" So, double press or double team press. Johnson's layup left no good, and that's going to count. there we go. Good, strong rebound by Landon Williams. And he stuck with it and put 2 more on the board. Making this a three-point game with his foul shot would be kind of helpful as well. 14-14 to go in the game. And a little strong off the rim. And this kind of mirroring the first half when South Georgia came out pretty strong and built up a nice big lead. And all of a sudden, right in the middle of the half, Georgia Highlands came back pretty strong and then finished very quickly. So maybe this will mirror the same thing. And that might be the beginning of things. That wild layup there went high off the board. Johnson with the basketball. And he's getting shoved around, and that's going to be Dwight Brown.
Dwight Brown called for the foul. His second.
So we're going to take it in front of a bench. Johnson stops, fakes, and shoots. That's a 2-point game now. Down low, jump hook is good. Dwight Brown with that shot. Inside, count it. Cooper coming in to put a couple on the board. Down by 2. Layup is going to fall in. So now we're swapping baskets. Logan's going to be whistled for that as he was going after the ball. And that's going to put Bertelis on the foul line to shoot. Checking into the game the first time is Baxter McDonald and his new hairdo. So Baxter's coming in. Was talking to him before the game and teasing, he said, asked him, what happened to your hair? And he says, well, I had to cut it off. I can shoot better. So you can see he was getting his eyes. So he went and got a nice buzz. Now the Jets bring in their big guy. Arid pass by McDonald, but he gets because this is a foul. I thought he was going to get a block, but he got a foul instead.
Baxter McDonald called for the foul, his first.
Now South Georgia Tech's coming in with some pretty high-pressure defense right now on that full-court press. I think you're probably going to see the Chargers. What kind of turned around the first half is when they jumped out and started putting a lot of pressure on the inbound pass, double team, triple team, and that kind of shook things up a little bit, and they got that big lead. Right now it's a 7-point game, 8-point game now, matching their biggest lead of the game. McDonald for 3 in the corner, off the front iron. Thompson almost had the rebound. They're scrambling for it down on the floor, and it's taken away by Nelson. Nelson reverses his layup. Instead of the right hand, he puts it up with his left, and he gets fouled. We'll take a 3 any way you can get it. So Nelson on the line to shoot 1. Trying to put this back as a 5-point game. And he does it. This is kind of mirroring the first half. We kind of hung around 5 points for a while, and then all of a sudden we just broke wide open. A good turnover or a good stop right here would be good. Layup from the right side to the left side. Good move against McDonald. Thompson has the ball, gets it back over to Nelson. Nelson's going to push it up. He's got McDonald on the far down low. He turns around. Shot no good off the rim. And he ran right in McDonald, but McDonald, did he get there or did they call it on Thompson? No, they called it on McDonald. Wow. That's the second foul of the player just standing there and gets gets called for the foul. I hadn't figured that one out, but that's not for me to decide. 73-66. A good miss here and a rebound and go down and pop a three would be kind of sweet here. But apparently they don't care what I think. All right, Jaden Simmons coming back in, the big 6'9" center out of Miami, Florida. McDonald with the rebound, gets it out to Nelson. Nelson's going to push it up the floor, finds Thompson. Pop that three, it's off the iron, no good, and they come down with the rebound. South Georgia has the ball now. And a missed dunk. Nelson's going to pick it up and bring it down. I think he's going to slow it up a little bit and let him set the offense up a little bit. Has a screen there, but McDonald gets it back out to him. Baxter's going to stop for a three, thought about it. Now he's got it to Thompson. Johnson's going to drive. Right layup, good. You got to take it to him. Turnaround jumper, no good. Johnson hustles and gets it, and he's going to get it back from Williams. Baxter has it. He gets clobbered, but he gets the layup. 4-point game now. South Georgia still leading. Bod, nowhere to go. Nelson almost had the steal. Dixon picks it up for the South Georgia Jets. Loses it. Big guy gets it. And we're knocking the ball around, and it's going to be, well, let's see, who's this foul going to be on? They're going to call it on Baxter McDonald again. Or Cooper this time. Wow. All right, we've got a timeout. And we'll take one as well. This is the Chargers Sports Network.
For just $1 a day, you can make a massive impact. To continue improving the GHC athletics program and provide each sport a better chance at winning championships, we offer memberships to the Chargers 365 Club. Your support of the Chargers 365 Club will combine with others to provide athletic scholarships at the competitive level, enhance capital improvements for playing fields, and improve team travel. Your contribution will elevate the student-athlete experience, give the coaches resources to make improvements where they are most needed, and lead the championship level of play in which we can all take pride and enjoy watching together. To make your contribution, go to ghcchargers.com. This is Georgia Highlands Chargers basketball on the Charger Network.
And we're about 10 minutes and 32 seconds away to the end of this game. And it is getting crunch time here, as they say in the biz. Tony McIntosh with you. Glad to have you along here. Thanks for tuning in the broadcast from around the world at chargersports.net. I think it's Chargers. We got a Chargers.net. Or sorry, com. Excuse me. Well, David's here going, get it right, man. Come on. So, all right. 74-70 right now. Here's our score. And getting ready to shoot this next shot. And he'll miss it. And it bounces. Well, okay. Inadvertent horn. The technical on the scorekeeper. All right, Nelson's got the ball for the Chargers.
Foul on Simon is third. Aiden Fitzgerald returns.
All right, so the Chargers get called for a lot of moving screen there. Back door and puts it in. Bod gets a 2. 6-point lead. Thompson brings it down the floor. And they're going to say it was out on Thompson and his knee, or Nelson, one of them. Payne's coming back in the game. 6-point lead. Yakiman is going to bring it across for the Chargers. Fitzgerald's got it. Little Carolina there, no good. Sanu slaps the backboard. Payne gets it and was on the line when he got the ball. So it's going to be 16 on the shot clock and Jets basketball. Well, they got both Fitzgerald and the big dude down there. Fitzgerald's got it. Reverse layup, it's good. Matea is the big 245 center. Thompson. Off balance layup. Boy, that was just didn't have a good angle on that. And now the Jets are just kind of trying to break away here. 10-point run. And coach wants a timeout, and they're going to get it. All right, we have got some stuff to make up. That's right, we got some work to do. It's a 10-point game right now, 8:57 still to go. This is the Chargers Sports Network. Back at the corral, 8:57 to go in the game, and all of a sudden the South Georgia Tech Jets have just opened up the can and keep throwing them in there. But Chargers have the basketball on their side of the floor. Johnson's going to inbound, gets it over to Nelson, back to Johnson. He's going to drive far side and going to call an offensive foul. And Coach Archer's just kind of sitting there going, "What was that all about?" I mean, it just you gotta shake your head on that one. There's been like 3 offensive fouls like that. I don't know what they're calling really, because it's Fitzgerald for 3, and wow, Baldwin goes up and gets body slammed by the big Serbian. Well, he's shooting if he can, if he can move. Oh, that was pretty tough, but he's walking down. He's a big guy. He comes in at about 6'10" himself. And that is his 5th foul. So That is, with 8 minutes, that's fantastic news. That is, he's a good, he's a hoss, and he has been carrying. As a matter of fact, let's see, he goes out of the game with 12 points. Most of those happened in the first half in the paint. Ball rims in and out. Still a 10-point game. 8:40 to go. And that was a forceful offensive foul. It leaned right into the Charger, into Nelson. But, yeah, Bartella's kind of leaned into that foul. So, yeah, you get called on that one. So Payne out front with the basketball. Baldwin sets the screen. Over to Thompson. He's going to drive through the lane, lays it up with his left hand, and good. Thompson just penetrates. Fitzgerald has it. Throw it back to Thompson. He's going to push it down the floor. Over to Nelson. Nelson stops, goes across the court. Actually, I think he tried to get that to Payne, and Baldwin kind of intercepted it. Layup is good. So a 10-point game, 82-72. 8-minute mark. Here we go. We need about 20 points here and hold them. I think we're going to have to do it with defense. Payne spins around a little bit. Layup, no good. He just misses, gets his own rebound, dribbles and resets and puts it in. 8-point game. And here come the Jets. Going down low inside, no good. Baldwin with the rebound. And here come the Chargers. Payne pushes it across, gets it to Nelson on the near side. He's on the wing. Wants Cameron to set something. He's got Cameron set up on the inside. Nelson's going to drive, and that's going to be no good, but we get the rebound. Thompson has it on the far side. 18-17 on the shot clock right now. Payne dribbles down in, gets it back over to Nelson on the near side. He's going to try a three, gets fouled, and is going to the line to hit to shoot three. And we needed that. But first, they decide they're going to call a timeout. It's a media timeout, so we'll take a break here. But Chargers on the comeback. I told you this is going to be a wild second half, just like the first half was. Just under 7 minutes now. Charger Sports Network. All right, back at the corral. It's 6:59 to go, and Chargers down by 8. And David, I forgot to ask you who you want in the big game, Eagles or Kansas City, or you don't care? Eagles, fly, Eagles, fly. You don't want. You don't. You don't want the Swift's Chiefs, Taylor's Chiefs to win. Okay, all right. I'll be honest with you. I'm with you on that too. I've never been. It pains me to have to root for the Eagles, but because they're such arch enemies of every team I love. But you know, there's a right. You just have to. You have to take it. Absolutely, Jalen Hurts. He's good. He's good. All right, and Nelson's good too. He just put this first foul shot in. He's got 2 more. Hit this one. Yes. Thank you very much. $82-76. Let's make this 77. You the man. There we go. And I think he broke the net again. And that net just can't stay fixed. Lays it up. That's no good. And did Johnson get called? No, it's going to be Thompson. No, Cameron got it. Okay, his 4th foul, and they're going to be shooting 2. I believe Sheffield's going to be coming into the game. No, that's not Sheffield. That is Cooper. Josh Cooper. Well, we got a wholesale Cooper, Shannon, and French all coming into the game right now. You know, you say this a lot, but I mean the Chargers are a deep team right now. Any 5 on the floor at one time could be your starters if you set it up like that. But they're all pretty comparable. I mean, it's platoon 1 and platoon 2. That's pretty much what you got. With a few other really quality players in there as well. 15 on the shot clock. Payne directing the offense, gets it over. French down low, goes inside. Cooper puts it in, and Josh Cooper had to work on that little jump hook. 79-82. A stop and a score would be perfect at this point. Add a little pressure defense, too. That would be kind of sweet. Fitzgerald going to hand it off. Dixon goes up. It's blocked. And here come the Chargers. Payne, we got the numbers. Try to go down to French down low, and no harm, no foul. Pass inside. Cooper gets on the deck. No foul, no foul. Here we go. Ball knocked around, taken away, and that's going to be Charger basketball, as Ewing was the last one to touch it. Well, I got a little concerned about this pass underneath the Charger to goal. I thought that hit the line, but apparently it stayed in. Just enough spin on it. French has the ball. Thompson trying to get rid of the basketball, and it's going to be, let's see, is there going to be a foul or is it going to be a jump ball? It's going to be a timeout. That's what it's going to be. So we'll take a timeout. 19 on the shot clock. It is a 5:38 mark, 82-79. South Georgia Tech in the lead right now, but not for long. .538 to go in the game, and it is getting tight here, 83-79 right now. Chargers are trailing, but are making a big comeback, very much like the first half of the game when they came from behind. Thompson leading the scoring for the Chargers. I think he's leading the scoring for the game, 21 points right now. Nelson's got 18, and Jordan Johnson's got 11. Those are your 3 big scores for the Chargers. So, let's see. It is going to be Charger basketball. 19 seconds. 83-79. All right, so let's see. It is going to be Shannon inbounding the ball. Gets it over to Payne. Payne back to Shannon. He's going to come over here to the right side. Back out to Payne. He gets a screen, and it's going to be out. I think there was a little bit of a mix-up. I think Payne was expecting Shannon to zig, and he zagged, so he was not in the right place. And they he kind of told him that, and they bought him, and they're good. He just Got it mixed up a little bit. All right. Chargers are going to press the inbound. Well, they got 3-on-2 right now. Fitzgerald for a 3, and that one hurts. He's back out there again. 86-79. 5-minute mark coming up. Chargers just need to get something on the board here. And they need a stop on defense. Shannon goes up. Contested, and there we go. Cooper, I believe, gets nailed on that one. Josh gets fouled. That's Brown's 4th foul. And Cooper knows we need both of these. And he delivers the first one. 6-point game. And that's 2. There we go. 5-point game. Here we are again. Yeah, we've been here before a few times. A good stop and a score is what we need. Chargers. Ewing gets it around over the corner. And it's taken away by Nelson. Nelson. Shot no good. And here come the Jets. They got a 2-on-1. Better than fouling. He just had to concede that one. 7-point game now. 88-81. 4:19. The Jets definitely are not playing like a 4-14 team right now. That's just astonishing. Shannon, layup, no good. Gets his own rebound on the other side, and that's kind of counts. That's it's called staying with it. So now it's a 5-point game again, 88-83. And we're going to take a break right here, our final media timeout at 4-minute mark. Charger Sports Network. It's 4-minute mark, and we have we got the momentum going on right now. This is pretty much what we need to happen. It's a 5-point game, and staying at the line, Josh Cooper is. I take that back. It is Shannon. Shai Shannon is at the line to make this a 4-point game. And this is a big one. No pressure. All for him. But Thompson gets the rebound. Gets it back out to Nelson. Long 3 off the rim, no good. Actually, that was almost a good miss. Still a 2-possession game. Ewing's going to drive inside, lay it up. 3:34 mark. And here come the Chargers. Thompson on the near wing. Down inside to Shannon. Shannon's going to drive, turns around, spins, puts it up off the glass, and he's going to go to the line to shoot 2. That is going to be a foul on Bartelis.
Hendricks.
That's his 5th foul. And checking back in as Bott is back in the game. So we got 2 of the key guys have fouled out. Cameron Baldwin is checking back in. Josh Cooper put some good minutes in for the Chargers. He's going to take a breather. And Shannon has 2 shots here. Still a 7-point game. And now it's a 6-point game. So Johnson's going to come back in, and now we've got a pretty big, stout, fast lineup in for the Chargers as we get into the stretch of the game. Got to keep the ball out of Fitzgerald's hands for South Georgia. Ewing gets it over to the corner. That 3 is going to be no good. Up and over the back, Ewing, and Nelson was there for the rebound. Thompson gets it into Payne. Back to Thompson. Tech goes back a little bit off the pressure. Payne's going to drive to the basket, off the glass and good, and go to the line for one more. Make this a possible 3-point game with the foul shot here. And that's 5. So that's 3 out. I thought he had fouled out. That's odd. Okay. I thought he had 5 fouls too. Well, we'll find out, and that one counts. So it's a 3-point game, 1 possession, 2:47 to go. And the ball is taken. Wow. Coach Archer's just scratching his head on that one. He really, it's like, okay. Oh, my goodness. What was that nice comment I made at the beginning of this game about this crew? I was really complimentary of them. I'll never do that again. I just get disappointed, my heart broken, and stomped on. That was try to pay him a compliment, and that's what we get. All right, fine, whatever. All right, 4-point game now. Dixon hitting the first one, and the second one is going to be off a bit. Cameron Baldwin with the rebound and gives it to Payne. 2:36. Crunch time, big time. We're bonus crunch. Nelson gets it back over to Payne. Thompson. I'm not sure about that. I don't know what was going on with that one. Wow. Payne's going to get called for a reach. Yeah, the official said he got him on the forearm, but Payne says, "I'm going to do that when my hands are up in the air." I gotta agree with him. I don't. Oh my! All right, there we go. Well, now we're back to a 5-point game again. Two-possession game. Payne brings it across. 2:09. Thompson to Payne inside to Baldwin. Or actually Johnson. Nelson is open. Yeah! Nelson with 3. It's a 3-point game, 93-90. Minute 54. Defense. That's what the crowd is shouting. And the team.
Come on, get it stop. Right there. Yep.
Good stop by the Chargers. Good D by Baldwin. Nelson's going to take it to him, kicks it out to Thompson. Thompson's going to drive inside, looks around. Payne open for three. It's good. We're tied at 93 apiece. Minute 20 to go in the game, and we're all tied up. Chargers Sports Network. All tied at 93 at the corral right now. It's a minute and 20 seconds to go in the game. Tony McIntosh here with you, bringing you all the excitement from the crowd. They're at the Floyd campus of Georgia Highlands College in a big conference matchup between the Chargers and Georgia Southern Tech Jets. And we're back underway here. Fitzgerald gets the ball slapped out of his hands, but then he gets it back. And again, a steal. Here come the Chargers. He's going to take it up, lays it up, and it's good. And one more. So now it's a 95-93 lead. Two-point game. Jets with the basketball. Ewing has the ball for South Georgia Tech. Little switch there. Mismatch down low. Thompson goes after it over Fitzgerald, and the ball's taken away by the Chargers. Nelson has it. Gets it to Payne. Across the timeline, and he gets tackled at the 50. Brought him down there, ran him out of bounds, and he's going to go to the line to shoot. I don't have to tell you, these are big. We need both. We'll take at least one anyway. And thank you very much, Mr. Payne. That's his 15th point of the game. Nelson and Thompson both have 21 in tonight's game. You are the man. There we go. A two-possession game with 31 seconds to go. Ewing brings it across for the Jets. He's going to drive. No good. Ball's blocked. Chargers have it. Nelson gets hit in the head a couple of times. A body check up against the dasher boards. And the South Georgia coach is having a nice discussion of pleasantries with the official on the far side of the floor. 19 seconds to go. 5-point game. And Nelson has, that one's in and out. Still a 2-possession game. No fouls, guys. Come on, no fouling. Ball's thrown away. Chargers recover. Baldwin has it. Lays it up. It's good. And what was this? I don't know. They're holding their hands up. I'm trying to.
Oh, so they got
6.5 to go. Yeah. It's 100. And he's out of bounds. Hits the line, and that's pretty much going to do it. 4.2 seconds to go. .2, and they're just going to run it off, and that's the end of the game. So there you go. Wow, what a finish. Chargers now going 4-1 in the conference. Could either tie them for first place and the 12-5 overall. A big win for interim volunteer coach Dave Archer, bringing this Chargers. I believe this is his first game, and they are absolutely fired up. That's great. All right, we will be on the road for about a week, and then the Chargers will be coming back here to the Corral, and that will be, let's see, coming up on February the 12th. They do have South Georgia State away at South Georgia. Also, Southern Crescent Tech on the 5th and the 8th, East Georgia State, before they come back to the friendly confines of the Corral. And they take on their arch nemesis, Gordon State. So, anyway, hey, for everybody here at Georgia Highlands College, have a great evening, and we'll see you next time right here on the Chargers Sports Network.